focus in today's game were turnovers. We had 21 turnovers. What are some things in practice that you can do leading into the ODU game to try to help that?
Yeah, I think those are some of the mistakes we keep talking about, that self-induced and self-inflicted, that we've really got to make that change a lot sooner. And I felt like from the defensive end, we were just making some poor decisions and running into a little bit more traffic than we really needed to, instead of slowing ourselves down and finding the open person. So obviously it's going to be a big focus for us in the next few days, and just putting the defenders under a lot of pressure.
When you guys made that swap at goalie and Paige came in, it felt like the tempo of the game totally changed in our favor. Talk about, kind of her path back to earning playing time and where she's at right now.
Yeah, I think for Guns, we know what she's capable of, and I think anytime you're coming off an injury, it just takes a little bit longer in such an important position to get back to who you are as a player. And I felt like today, just even from warm-ups, I could see, the fierce competitor that I'm used to seeing, and I just felt that from her right off the bat when we stepped off the bus. And I think, she's someone we celebrated in the locker room that really changed that momentum for us, and was just the stabilizing force for the defense. And anytime you have a fifth year with so much experience, and she's healthy again, it's a really nice thing.
Another tempo changer was Ella Smith. I mean, she seems to be playing some of her best across the last couple of days. Kind of tell us what she brings to the team and where her confidence is at.
Yeah, she's one of the most athletic players I've ever coached, and I think when her confidence level is high, the sky's the limit for her. And I think the last few games she's been a really important player for us. And same thing, she just today had a look in her eye that she wasn't, going to be stopped. And I felt like once she figured out the draw, gave her a ton of confidence. And then, we always trust her when she's driving in the cage, and she's got a great shot. So I was really proud of her. I felt like she really helped take over the game, specifically through the draw unit.
And Kate Bradley, also has been someone who's been delivering big for us. She had a hat trick today, has scored in the last couple of games. Tell us about her.
Yeah, she's our leader, I would say, on offense, along with Molly. And, she always has a really good demeanor. She doesn't get too high and too low, and she really is a unifying force for us and for the between the staff and the players on the field. So I thought she did a really good job communicating with us today and helping us see what they were seeing through their lens. And, obviously not happy with a loss, but happy with some of the strides we made. And I think we're going to take a lot from this game as we finish up our conference play.
Obviously, Penn State is a ranked opponent. We had to really, come back there and close. What are some positives to take away from today?
We talked in going into this game a lot about believing in ourselves and, withstanding a punch, right? We play a lot of good opponents and a lot of talented players that they're going to put goals in the back of the net, and it's how we respond to that. And I thought that was my challenge to them today, is really believing in each other and unifying and playing together as there's ebbs and flows of the game. And I thought they did a really good job with that. I think, haven't been in a lot of close battles with ranked opponents. So for me, that was a step in the right direction. And I think, we were in a situation to have the ball at the end and get a shot off. And I think, again, it was our mistake that affected the outcome. But we can learn from that. And I'm just glad and proud of the girls for putting themselves in a position to tie that game up at the end.